Hello, it's Angeline Weimar today. Today I'm gonna share with you, continue our conversation about the mindset about investing. Yesterday we talked about the importance of investing in yourself because like Jim Rohn says, for things to get better, we have to be better. For things to change, we need to change. So today I like to talk about the investing mindset number 2, which is investing in your own personal financial future. I'm very grateful I get to the financial services industry. And the reason I get to the financial services industry because I was tired of need to rely on other people to teach me how to that I help is age 18 to up until the age of, I believe, was 60. Okay, so I see the whole, kind of like the people's entire life. And when I talk to the age of group of around like 50, 60, very close to retirement, and then it's very sad to see that like many people like work for 40 years and they still don't have enough retirement to for their financial future. And it really like break my heart to see that people work for so long, right? And they don't have any investments saved up for their future retirement. And then I was wondering what's happening, why was that? And they just share with me, right? Number one, they don't know what they don't know. Nobody teach them need to start young and investing, and nobody teach them how to put together their own financial wealth blueprint so that they can follow step by step. Nobody showed them the importance of having the protection. They don't have any of the knowledge. That's why they end up wasting a lot of time. And then they told me like, Angeline, if I wouldn't know what I learned today, I go back to my 20s, I would have much better financial future for myself. And I feel like it's really profound that we get to see people like experience that from the real life. And also I believe we cannot change the past, but we definitely can learn from the past and empower the future. And now I bring that knowledge to a lot of young adults, right? I start to teach them. I start to teach them that start young, start investing themselves in set aside whenever you make money. That's a step number 1, right? You make money. I have seen a lot of young adults, they are hustlers. They start working when they are 14, 15 years old, right? Some people, they become a waiter. Some people, they do all kinds of things to make money. And then I asked them, what do you do after you make money? They said, I don't know what to do, and I just blow it. So now I teach them, it's good that you make money. That's step number 1. Step 2, it is pay yourself first, which is save, right? You make it, you save, but saving by itself not going to make you to millions. And then I add one step, it's you make it, you save it, and you invest it for their future. And I teach them, they start with $100, $200 a month. And guess what? By the time they are like, get to the retirement age, they have at least $500,000 in their retirement. All they start, it's just $200 or $100 a month. And I teach them how do they turn that two or three hundred, a couple of $100s a month, not just grow to the asset, but also create a passive income for them. And I'm so proud. I can tell you story after story. I have so many young adults, right? Start with one or two, and then I generate additional millions in their future retirement. And now I show them the power of investing. They like, wow, Angeline, that's really mind blowing. Like when I make money, I don't know what to do. I just spend it. I just go out eat. I just spend on the clothes. I don't know, just by setting aside $100 to $200 a month and consistently doing that, I can build a strong financial foundation for myself. It's fascinating for them. And I'm so grateful that the knowledge that I have not only empower myself, but also be able to empower other people and start when they just get started in life. So today, that's why I want to talk to you the mindset about investing, which is paying yourself first. How many of you that you make very good money, right? But you really set aside consistent on a monthly basis, consistent setting aside that portion of money invested for your financial future. If you're not doing that, what would we have when we are retired, right? So I know if some of you maybe in your 20s or 30s think about retirement, it's like very far, right? It's a long, you couldn't think about that far. But when I talk about retirement, I didn't mean that means that you just stay at home and do nothing. That's not what I mean. When I talk about retirement means that you get to the point that you work because you choose to, not because you have to. Unfortunately, I just drove by my house the other day, and the car drove by. It's an Amazon delivery car, and then I saw a senior citizen lady driving the Amazon car to deliver package, right? You must be thinking, who would love to work and deliver if they don't have to? The reason they do that because they have no choice. They realize they don't have enough money for their retirement. So when I say retirement, doesn't mean that you no longer work. I want you to the point you don't have to work. Okay, so that's my point. So if you're not doing that today, what do we have in the future? Think about this. In traditional, right? There's 3 ways for us to retire the money coming from. Number 1, it's the Social Security. I don't know about you. I don't know when I gonna, at that age, or when I'm 65, can I count on the government to give me Social Security? That's number 1. Number 2, and I don't even know that money, Social Security, is that enough to sustain my lifestyle? Okay, that's one source of income. Another source of income, in the old days, people, they can find a good job, right? Get a study, find a good job, retire, because the company offered them pension. But nowadays, when was the last time you worked for some company they offer you pension for life? We never have that anymore. So the second source of retirement, it's gone. And guess what? The only thing that we can rely on is our own personal saving and investing. So if you are entrepreneurs or business owner, right? We are working so hard to grow our business, to make more money, to take our business to the next level. And I see the mistake people make is they always put whatever they make back into the business. And here's the thing. I believe in multiple streams of income. Okay? That's why I always encourage entrepreneurs and business owners, whenever you make money, you set aside a small portion towards your future investing. Why? Because number 1, it gives you an even more peace of mind that you know your future retirement is taken care of. You no longer have to think about it or worry about it. Number 2, it actually make you less stress with your business, that you know that you develop multiple streams of income from investing, from your business. That way you can be more focused and work even harder for your business and without worrying about your financial future. Okay, so I always encourage entrepreneurs and business owners and start investing setting aside a small portion towards the financial freedom. Okay, and one of the mistakes that I have seen people make, it is, for example, they make a decision, maybe at that moment they listen to this video, they say, yeah, Angeline, it makes sense. I'm gonna make my money and then I'm gonna set aside some for my future. And guess what? Many people, they couldn't follow through. You know why? Because they don't look at that as an investment for their future. They look at that as an expense. It's kind of, they look at that like a bill. Every single month, the money going out, they look at it like a bill, right? Who wants to pay bill? We don't want to pay bill. So that's why I want you to make that mindset shift. When you set aside and invest in your financial future, it's not an expense. It's an investment for your future. That, think about like the seeds, that the money seeds that you planted, and through the consistent watering and nurturing, the money is compound and growing, and that money tree seed grow into a money tree. So whenever you need it, it's always, that money tree, it's always gonna be there for you. However, if you're not willing to even set aside and invest it in that money seeds, what kind of money tree that you're gonna grow to, right? Or you just start today, but not consistently taking care of your investment. Guess what? The seeds may die and we may not have our money tree. Okay, so today I want to encourage you to develop this mindset about investing, which is investing in your own personal financial future. What that means is make money, great job. Set aside, pay yourself first, and invest in your financial future. And you must be thinking, Angeline, what kind of investment out financial freedom matters? All you need to do is just make a decision